bitch can't mess it up, gotta move smart cause I know that they testing us. I'm in my bag, no longer checking the tags. Remember the days I wanted this bad, now look where I'm at, I cannot be mad. Jumped in the game.
What a gorgeous nighttime view from high above the city of Atlanta. Welcome everyone to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Bronx. Michael Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Rose. Then there's Carter. And it's Eaton in at the center position. And for the Hawks, they've got Wilkins. Mutombo is out there with Hudson. And it's Pettit in at the 4 slot. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Hudson the pass to Pettit. Hudson against Rose.
Give it to him, Hudson. Give it to him.
Here's Hudson. 4 on the shot clock. And no good. Rose with some nice D. Carter finds KD. On Rose. No good on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. By Rose. Dishes it to Hudson. Over Jordan. No good from Hudson. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. Eaton the pass to Durant. Carter looking around. Big shot on the way. Atlanta with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Wilkins against Rose. Goes up the baseline. Jump shot is good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And the ferocity on display defensively here.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home!
That is authority right there.
It was. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Carter, the pass to Durant. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots, but this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
Wilkins up top. Some solid defense from Rose. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And KD throws it down.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Defended by Carter. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Lets it fly from 18. Eaton grabs the miss. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
And Kevin, the vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Completely new group for Atlanta. And some changes here for the Bronx. Willis the pass to Rollins. Here's Rivers. And he banks in the lane.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers. Always looking for the most opportunistic play.
No good from Wade.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Rivers. Here's Willis. Over Duncan. Willis, no good. And it's the Bronx with the ball. Trailing by 2. Ball against Rivers. Passed away. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
Well, Paul George is not just a gifted perimeter shooter. That touch on the interior is impressive.
Up top, Rivers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Let's go.
46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one. Rivers has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Three-pointer. Wade trains the three-pointer.
Well, this guy has turned himself into a solid three-point threat. Dwayne Wade, early in his career, put a ton of time in to make sure he could make shots from out there.
Now, here is Smith. No points in the game yet for him. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rivers can't get it to go. Now, here's Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Off with the layup. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Bronx on top, leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved in the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here's the Bronx. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for the Bronx, we've got Jordan. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Duncan. Then it's Paul George. And it's Paul in at point. Now, here is O'Neal, following the miss by Michael Jordan. And here's Smith, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Maravich. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Paul against Maravich. Paul kicks to George. They double him with Horford. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Jordan's shot is off. And Atlanta has possession. Here's Smith. Excellent D there from George.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Don't you get the sense that Paul George relishes these challenges? He knows he's a top-tier player. He fears no one. Boy, when you look at the numbers and the impact for Paul George, there is no question he's been in the MVP conversation. The outside shooting, the ability to attack the rim, and the force he is on the defensive end, just so impressive.
Now, here's O'Neal. Jordan the pass to Paul. Here's the three. Millsap grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Timeout called here, the first for the Bronx.
With the assist. Bronx timeout.
And Luke getting ready for the Bronx. Kevin Durant's checked checked in for O'Neal. Thompson comes in for George. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Paul. Durant for 3. That shot off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And Doris with George and his offense last season might have been his best effort yet.
Yeah, Kevin, he had to take on more responsibility on the offensive end, and you could tell he has shot more and more threes. He gives his team a much-needed outside threat. You loved everything Paul George is able to give you.
And here's Maravich after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. To the inside. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity, KD at the rim.
Here is Maravich. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Doc Rivers, he's checked in for Maravich. And so it's Atlanta with it. 4-point game. Here's Wilkins. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wilkins has got 6.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Here's McGrady. Misses the 3. And it's the Hawks' ball. Wilkins with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. 1:33 left in the first half of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wilkins. Count that one. Wilkins has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rivers again throws. Stolen by Wilkins. Rivers surveying the D. And again, it's Atlanta.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And it's the Bronx with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. On the wing, Thompson, defended by Wilkins.
Well, the ball going Klay Thompson's way as he takes it up with confidence. You love that about him.
The Bronx shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw good from Thompson.
At the line for 2.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Rivers passes to Hudson. Kicks it to Rivers. And it goes down 2 points. Rivers has got 4 points this quarter.
These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, that's where you see the IQ of Klay Thompson, a step ahead of everyone else. A beautiful delivery.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Iverson. Here's Eaton. And he goes in for the dunk. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now Rivers. The pass to Willis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I just love the leadership that Willis brings to this team. He's a guy players look up to, a powerful center who just continues to impress.
And the second free throw, good. Wade from outside, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Bronx, but only 1. And we'll be back with the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Rivers, Dominic Wilkins out there with Mutombo, and it's Pettit in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Maravich, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so Jordan nails both of them. Atlanta trails by 3. Guarded by Jordan. Wilkins with the ball. 6 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Now here's Shaq. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Paul passes to Eaton. Over Mutombo. Eaton misses.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside, Maravich. There's the feed to Mutombo. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Jordan finds George. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded closer. Gets the 14-footer to fall. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here.
So both teams making some changes here.
Once again, Team Dancers.
Shoots from 14. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know, for all of his production, Rivers really is the emotional leader out there. Very intense and extremely confident.
George against Millsap, and George with the stuff.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Defended by Carter. Back to Horford. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size.
For the Hawks, Collins checked in for Millsap, and Hudson subbed in for Smith. And it's the Bronx with the ball. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Rose. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Carter inside the three-point line. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Atlanta trails by 3.
Give it to him, Hudson. Give it to him.
Here's Hudson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 3 on 3. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, what a roller coaster career it has been for Derrick Rose. One-time league MVP, now just trying to fit in with the rest of his guys. This is not an easy transition.
First free throw is good. Hawks making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Maravich the pass to Hudson. Back to Maravich. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
That drive by Carter, and the shot goes in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Now, here's Maravich, and the layup's good off the glass. Maravich just got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Timeout called, Bronx. And who did getting ready for the Bronx? Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Shaq. Kevin Durant comes in for George. Thompson, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Durant. 10 points for him. Good on the three-point shot. Wade's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bronx.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Here's Maravich. That shot off. Nice D from Duncan. Wade finds Thompson. The tray, and the Bronx another three.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Maravich. Wide open. Nice jump shot. Good. Maravich has got 8 points. The Bronx leading by 8. Wade passes to Rose. Wade, right side. Durant kicks to Wade. Pass to Thompson. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Out to Wade. 5 on the clock. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Wade's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Bronx. Caldwell passes to Hudson. KD against Willis. Up top, Maravich. Over to the wing. Here's Caldwell. Bronx grabs the miss. Here's Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And now it's a 12-point Bronx lead. And so it's the Bronx up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. A 12-point game. So on the floor for the Bronx. Durant is out there with Duncan. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Iverson. And it's Thompson in at the 3.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Bob Pettit. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He makes one of two that time. The Bronx leading by 11. Wade passes to KD. And it's off from three-point range. Hudson against Thompson. Here's Hudson. To the middle. Here's Pettit. They grabbed their own miss. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now Rivers, after the missed three from Tim Duncan. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Rivers, and Durant sends it back.
Well, Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
At the line, Dikembe Mutombo.
The free throw drops to Mutombo. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Mutombo nails both of them.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Wilkins. Another shot. It's blocked by Shaq. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Softly drops in the floater.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
The dish to Wilkins. Passes it to Pettit. He kicks to Maravich. Wade with the block.
Well, you love to see Dwayne Wade intense on the defensive end. What a terrific shot blocker at his position.
Outside, KD. The Bronx working now with a fresh shot clock. Wade passes to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Over Mutombo. Shaq can't get it to go.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
Atlanta making a switch here. Rivers checked in.
Doc Rivers.
The Bronx leading by 11. Now here is Carter. He dishes it to Jordan. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Releases from 15. Wilkins grabs the miss. Jordan's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Poked away and stolen by Jordan. Here's KD. Outside for Jordan. Back to Durant. There's the pass to Jordan. O'Neal with it. Clock at 4. Can't hit that one. Poked loose and stolen by Jordan. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Shaq with the slam.
How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 13. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. 1:39 left in the game. Here's Wilkins, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
It's Jordan on the wing, defended by Wilkins. Down low, it's tipped, and that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Jordan. Shot clock at 5.
Hey, look out! Strong finish.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Wilkins.
Michael Jordan. That's his first personal foul.
Rivers against Rose. Here's Wilkins, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The drive by Jordan, and a missed layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Pettit, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant. Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Rose kicks to Carter. Shoots over Maravich. Outside for Jordan. Pass to Rose. Three-pointer. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. They get it back. Shaq passes to Carter. Pass to Jordan. From downtown. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it,